This is Steve, the Misys guy, and I'm excited to show you my latest app. So what we're going to do today is we're going to do barcode scanning for Misys with iPads and iPhones. So let's scan some barcodes. Okay, our quantity here is 1966. And we'll save that rascal. Now we're going to pop over to Misys and refresh the Misys screen. And you saw that our count now is 966. So that's how barcode scanning is done quickly. And let me switch over to the iPhone. Okay, now we're going to scan with an iPhone. So there we go. Now we're going to put our quantity in, which is 2,561. Hopefully we counted that with a scale. And so we're ready to make sure that that's saved and go see how it updates. So here we are, and there it updates in real time. So you can see the basis of how all this works. Here's a few features I can show you on the iPhone since we're here. If we happen to have an issue with an item and we want to mark it to be backed up, we can change the little follow-up tag here. I'll mark it now so you can see that again. Come on. Yeah, there's a little bit of a lag with the reflector program here. Okie doke, so there's scanning with the iPhone. Now we'll go to the desktop application and show you some cool features. This was the number we put in for IO1 from, we shot this barcode with the iPad. And it was the same number that the system had recorded, so we got a green go light on it. Same thing with the second item. The third item we purposely shorted, and you can see that we've got a red alert flag and we're -1 unit. So I went over here and I marked it as something that needs follow-up. Okay, I wanted to show you the alert feature real quick. So that is just a way for somebody on the shop floor to be able to alert somebody in the front office if they need to send out a notification for some reason. Here's a couple more things I thought about. This was inspired by one of my clients, Ryan Organimation. He created this is a heatsink, and he created it in TurboCAD and printed it out in 3D PDF. So he showed me this tool, and I was able to embed it into my application, which is kind of neat. I think that there's a lot of things in communicating processes and stuff that this could really be great for. The comment over here, it will show up in Misys in the comment field of the physical batch worksheet. And of course you've got your photograph and your barcode, and with iPads and iPhones, if you don't have a photograph, you can take that on the fly. So that is that, and we'll close that, and I think I got another one here. So this is just showing that that you have the ability to put regular PDFs in here, and so that has some potential, and you can print it out and save it to your desktop, and do cool PDF kind of things. And it looks like Adobe even supports the all their cloud functions with it. So that is that. And we have one more. If we go look for our I-50. My hobby happens to be orchids, and I just put this in here because I couldn't resist, and I just wanted to show you that it's not just PDFs. You can put photographs or Word documents or anything else you want in here. And again, here's our I-50 is a finished good, so here's our picture of our finished good, and more comments. So that is a nice little feature, and that is being driven by our item master. That's available in all the different apps. Well, let's give it a shot here. We're in the list view on the iPhone, and I know down at the bottom I haven't gotten pictures in all of these yet, so I'm just going to find something here and we'll pretend. So we're here, we've got the item, I can go to the list view, we've sorted down to this, and now what we can do is we just tap on our thing, we tell it we want to take a picture, and hopefully you'll be able to see this. Looks like you will. And there you go. So I can use that photograph, and that will become part of the record. And I can also say, I just took this photograph. And this will appear in it'll appear in Misys, and this image doesn't just become part of the inventory batch, it becomes part of the item master. Okay. So some additional features, we have the ability to change the language. I worked as a production manager in New Jersey, and I had about 150 employees, and 8 of them spoke English. So this is something that I've always wanted to have in software, was the ability to change the language on the fly, and this can be done on a per user basis. So I do not speak Spanish, so I'm going to switch back to English. So that is a handy feature, and I can show you that real quickly, how that is accomplished. And basically it's freeform. This is the English label or tag, or other words, it would be a field label like batch number. So batch number would be the English, this would be the Spanish. I could put French. Custom gives me the ability, if I do not like a term, an English term, say people are always getting confused with manufacturing orders and work orders, so if they wanted to call a manufacturing order manufacturing shop ticket or something like that, you have the ability to add that into the system. So that can be done by the end user, and it's pretty straightforward. I use Google Translate, which is over here, and basically you just type in hello, and I tell it I want to translate it into Spanish, and I get hola, and then I just copy and paste it into my field. A little example here is if we go to Spanish, you'll see that the terminology changes to Spanish, the flag changes to let you know that it is in Spanish, etc. So that is the translations. We could look at our barcodes. Nothing special. It just dawned on me that any physical inventory tools should have a barcode printing process in it, so I added this. And that, pretty much does it. One other thing I will show you is I have this running, and I forgot to turn it back to English. I have this running in a web browser, so I will show you that next. Okay, as you can see, this is my program running in a web browser. This happens to be Chrome, I believe, and it has the same functionality. Let's see, I wanted to test our language functionality, which it does support. And I'll move that back to English. So this is very exciting to me now. We can collect physical inventory information for Misys manufacturing with iPhones and iPads. We also do production tickets on the floor and customer service exposure to Misys and the accounting systems at the same time for answering customer service inquiries, and lots of other things which I'll show you soon. Thanks again. Bye.